Hey. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Mr. Leo, how are you doing? Welcome to Fliptendo. I forgot to pull the curtain back here. Let me do that. No, it looks better. Still finishing up my my evening snack. My customary peanut butter toast and a Coke Zero, caffeine free. That's a good way to finish an evening, I think. Right, Mr. Leo? What do you think? Evening, Mr. Leo. How's it going? Welcome back to this badass artwork for Double Dragon, the Japanese version. I don't remember what the American version looked like, but I'm sure it didn't look anywhere as cool as that. Did you enjoy watching McCarran and I shoot some zombies? Resident Evil 3? Or 3? It's a good one. It's a good one here. We're using Nutella. I haven't tried it in a long time, but I didn't like it when I tried it. You like Nutella? Isn't that just like some kind of chocolate spread? Actually, I guess I've had it on like frozen yogurt one time. Oh, you never played RE3? I played it. I like it. Like, but not as much as 2. But it's a pretty cool game. Like, it's got some interesting. Instead of like having the multiple playthroughs you can do with 2, we can play as 2 different characters with 2 different stories, and then they crisscross, and then you play through the other ones, but it's like an advanced version, so it's almost like there's 4 different ways you can play through, which is like super cool. Like RE3 doesn't. RE3 just does like sort of like a more branching paths kind of thing, which like ultimately is kind of less interesting because it's still just like one playthrough where just different stuff can happen, and you still go to like all the same, like do all the same things, go all the same places. Yeah, he's getting a remake in the style of the Resident Evil 2 remake, so I'm sure most people will be happy about that. I will probably skip it because I doubt they'll do it the way. I mean, they'll probably do it the same way as 2. But yeah, that's apparently coming out soon. That's why McCarran Ice is doing his little playthrough of Resident Evil 3. So he says. I wonder if he'll do Code Veronica. Code Veronica is a very good one as well. That's kind of a hidden gem there. So, Mr. Leo, you ready for more Double Dragon? Classic Double Dragon 1? I am, like this game, I forgot it's like how fun it is. Like it's just a fun little game. Crazy sweet compared to peanut butter. But like, is it like peanut? I thought it was like a chocolate spread. Is it supposed to be peanut butter, or is it just like its own thing? I know you said that before, and you're not alone. I guess most people agree with you, but I just don't agree. You're surprised not to stop like peanut butter. Well, that's true. It's also brown. So, it's got some things in common with peanut butter. No, I believe it's kind of like a chocolate-ish spread. It's not chocolate either. It's kind of its own thing, but I believe it's more similar to like a chocolate spread. I've also seen it and I've had it from like frozen yogurt places. Sometimes you can get that as a topping. Oh, I'm kicking when I should be punching. No, I'm whipping when I should be punching. But it probably doesn't matter too much. It's not like you're not really in like a huge rush to get. It's cool to like level up faster in this game, but it doesn't make it happen. I guess getting the elbow before the elbows in the forest level is like the real goal. I didn't realize the elbow was so Useful in this game. I like these spam. When I was playing this game as a kid, you know, I still remember that I used to jump kick all the time because I thought that was like the safest way to play. Oh, yes, the timer. Thank you, Mr. Leo. I mean, we just started, so it's okay. Hazelnuts and cocoa. So chocolate with a hazelnut spin on it, then, kind of. So it is kind of a chocolate spread, but a little bit different than the hazelnut. If I pick up the whip accidentally like this, I should just kick instead. You get more experience points for kicking than using the weapon. Do you like Nutella? Or why do you... I also don't like... I don't know like how healthy Nutella is. I'm assuming it's not healthy at all. But I don't actually really know. Like what its like calorie content is like or whatever. So you get a lot of experience for punching. If you go through stage 1 and you do like mostly punches, you'll easily get 3 hearts, maybe even before you get in this room. You can like be pretty close to 4 hearts by the second level. I don't know if it's possible to get 4 hearts in the first level. And it's really pretty easy to kick this guy off of the conveyor belt. It's satisfying, but you're probably better off getting experience points than just kicking him. Unless you're about to die, then you should just kick him off the conveyor belt and save a life. Too sweet and very bad. I guess that would be another reason why I don't use it. Still punching a little bit, trying to get just a little bit of extra experience here. But I should also insert my health. I got the peanut butter stuck in my mouth now. See, with the kick, you shouldn't trade hits if you do it from the right distance. But I'm doing it too close sometimes, so they're like getting counter hits. I know the music is it's awesome, isn't it? Amazing. Yeah. This game jams. I mean, I did, but I think I appreciate it even more now. But yeah, I've always really liked the music in this game. All the Double Dragon games have amazing music. Like, I mean, 1, 2, and 3. Super Double Dragon, the soundtrack is a little weak, actually. A little bit weak. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not really that crazy about Super Double Dragon. And also, Super Double Dragon has no platforming. And I think that's a hidden reason why. I think people don't appreciate how much... Here's how I feel about the platforming in this game. I understand why people would be like, oh, the platforming sucks, because it uses weird controls. You have to press A and B to jump. And there's also like very slight delay when you land. And I guess that's about it. I mean, it's a fixed jump arc, like it's... But that's not really a problem because it's actually better that way. It makes your jumps are very predictable, the jump arc. Oh, keep them off the door. Battle of the Double Dragon spin-off game. Right. Well, that's... Yeah, I kind of don't count that because that really is more of a Battletoads game than a Double Dragon game. Honestly, I kind of just think of that as a Battletoads game. It just happens to guest star the Double Dragon characters. I should fight him this time. We have 4 hearts anyway. pretty easy with 4 hearts. Maybe more experience. You know, it's actually difficult. It's difficult to explain this when I'm trying to eat peanut butter toast. So, I mean, I mean, I guess that's the main reason why. So, like, I understand, but I think that the platforming in this game, it really adds a lot. Like, one of the biggest problems with beat-em-ups it's the repetitiveness. Like, all of these games are just naturally very repetitive, you know? Because when you beat up one dude, you kind of beat up all the dudes, you know? Unless they can, like, do things to, like, make fighting each enemy, like, wildly different, you know? But most beat-em-ups can't really do that. Even if you have, like, special moves or whatever, usually you just end up spamming the same moves. Pretty much the gameplay experience in beat-em-ups is very static, you know? More static than, like, almost any other genre. So, I think that adding platforming to beat-em-ups is actually a really good idea. And it's part of the reason why I like these games so much. Because of the added variety from, like, just from, like, not only the platforming, but the traps and stuff. Although some of the traps are complete bullshit. And the maze elements are kind of bullshit. But it's, like, the variety you get from them, you know, is worth it. It's worth it. You don't like how it controls. Well, I mean, like, it's not, like, really that... It's not, like... well, personally, I don't find it that hard to use the jump. You have to press both buttons, but, like, I don't ever screw it up or, like, do it wrong by accident. Like, it's not super touchy with the controls. Like, it's not... You don't have to press both buttons at the exact same time or anything like that. You pretty much just smash both buttons and you jump. And you do have the fixed jump arc, so the jump is very easy to control. It's very easy to predict where you will land. Yeah, like, in all the parts with platforming in this game, I think Double Dragon 2 does have a couple of platforming parts that are more bullshit. The platforming in this game is all, for the most part, like, very simple. Like, there's one part where you have to jump between moving platforms, but even that, like, the issue is not the controls. The issue there is just timing, and it's not really that difficult, you know? And the real problems in the game, like the real bullshit in the game, has nothing to do with the platforming, right? Like, I don't know if you know the game that well, but I mean, the real bullshit of the game is there's 2 traps that are bullshit. Yeah, the maze bits are in this game, but I'm not even talking about the maze parts. Like, the one part where you have to dodge the stalactites, that's pretty bullshit, because they just come down randomly, and you don't... It's really not... I mean, if you get a bad pattern, you pretty much can't avoid them. So, that's just... It's kind of a pure RNG kind of part. And then the other part that's even worse is, you know, the beginning of the 4th level. Yeah. Where, you have, like, little blocks coming out of the wall. And as far as I'm aware, there is no pattern at all to that, and it's just complete luck getting past that. So, like, the worst parts of the game have nothing to do with the platforming. I still like that stuff is in there. Like, I wish it was more fair, but it just means you have to be more conservative with... It means you have to do better in the other parts to save your health for that, and hope you don't get too bad luck, basically. And we don't have the elbow for these guys. I don't think. Dewey is level 6, right? Alright. Let's look at it. We can beat him with kicks. Maybe. I don't know if we have enough health. In theory, we could. If you start kicking him from the exact right distance, and then mash the kick button to get those... Oh, I got it! I got it. Oh, just in time, too. So let's hope he doesn't get a lucky hit in, which he might. Oh, he got a lucky hit in! Double KO. But they're still dead. Okay. Now, I believe both those entrances go to the same place. So the maze parts are not as confusing as they seem. Like, if you walk past those cave entrances, you end up doing the level over again. Which, you know, the first time you're not going to do, but the second time you might be curious what would happen, and you get screwed over. Yeah, same here. I never beat this game as a kid either. I had a lot of trouble getting past the third level, like most people did. Yeah, no, this part's pretty bullshit. Oh! That sucks. I think they have a little bit of splash damage too when they land, so if you're standing just a little bit too close to them, you also get hit. Yeah, see, you could also get chained like that too. Now, like, these are not as bad as they seem because you can just, for the most part, you can just jump straight up. And it's pretty... And then this one, I think you can jump... You can skip the third platform too, probably. Yeah. So, like, those are... Yeah, I mean, those are not as bad as they look. They're actually, like, really simple. I think if you fall down there, I don't think that's death. I think that actually goes someplace. But I think it goes someplace you don't want to go. I don't remember. It might be death, though. I'm not sure. But you don't want to go that way. You want to go this way. You're already in our last life. Because of the stalactites. I wish, and one thing that I do wish is that when you threw a guy into another guy, it doesn't do anything. I wish that it'd be great if it knocked him down too, throwing one guy into the other guy, but they didn't account for that. That would have been cool. Also, it would have been cool if there was like a secret inside one of those waterfalls, but there isn't. Oh, the rocks! I'm about to get hit. But the rocks are pretty easy to dodge. More stalactites. Bobo, get out of here. No, don't die! Oh, you might double KO me. Oh. Wow. That's your favorite song? Yeah, I think I've heard other people say that too. Like that song right there. Dun dun dun. It's an interesting choice. I think I'd have to go with either this music or the title screen. Which I feel like would be the more standard choice, but I think a lot of people actually agree with you, which surprises me. Because that music is also cool, but it's not as like rockin' as the title theme, you know? It's almost more of like a downer. Like dun 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 dun, you know? But it's cool like that. Like all music is cool. There are no bad tracks. song is really jamming. Counterpart. Yeah, that's true. I guess it's interesting in that way. Alright. Better hope that I get, like, lucky on this part, because if I get screwed over here, I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna pray for luck. And... oh, man. Well, we got past it. And the health is low. But this part, if I just cheese these guys, I think it probably won't take damage. Maybe? I don't know. What's he waiting for? Oh, there we go. Oh! I guess it didn't matter. I didn't think he would knock me off. Shit. The wall parts. Okay. I'm done with my peanut butter toast, finally. Let me just, rinse the peanut butter out of my mouth. Delicious Coke Zero. Ow. Peanut butter maybe not the best choice for streaming. But too late now. Yeah, the wall parts are very bullshit. I don't know, maybe there is some sort of pattern, or you can manipulate the RNG somehow. I'm sure. I don't know. I'd like to watch the speedrun of this game to see what people do for that part. Because I really don't have. I don't know of any way. As far as I know, it's just completely random. You never know what speedrunners can manipulate, though. We're gonna go for maximum experience this time. Try to make sure we get the elbow before the Abobo fight. That's what you're supposed to do, is get 3-hit combo, like this. The fast 3-hit combo. If you do it with the right timing, you'll never be able to strike back, but it's like pixel perfect to get the right timing though. Like in terms of your spacing, the spacing is maybe near pixel perfect. Mighty Final Fight? Yeah, you know, I still haven't played that one. Mighty Final Fight. Really gotta play that game one of these days. But I guess I will for Fliptendo. But that's a late one, right? Alright, we're at 4 stars. And now these dudes can jump kick. Because we're at... well, we were already... so they game. Yeah. Well, I'll get to it someday. I mean, we're working through the 400s, Mr. Leo. You know, 440 now. So actually, the pace is not bad to reach 500 by summer. I think is very doable. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of focus on Famicom games and make sure that our pace is good. I don't want to get too behind. I was worried he wouldn't die. I didn't want to have to wait for him to climb all the way back up. You know, I think that knee grab, I didn't realize this, but the hair pull, like, knee punch and then throw like that, I don't think you actually get experience for that. Like, if you want to keep leveling up, you have to, like, not use that move. Which I didn't realize before. Maybe it's better to just throw them immediately and not do the extra knees so that you get more experience. But we're already 5 parts, so like our pace for leveling is more than good enough. Not to worry about that, really. Dugong guy doesn't start his own Fliptendo project. Yeah. How funny would that be? Okay, this time I'm not gonna fight him because my health is too low. I'll just cheese him off the screen. Yeah, like these games, like Mighty Final Fight, that, you know, I do want to play eventually. I may as well just wait. It will be years, but at least we know that I will play them at some point. Assuming that, like, I don't die or give up streaming, which I don't think is gonna happen. I guess you never know, though. You never know what the future's gonna bring. Not to scare ya. You never. Okay, now see, we shouldn't be using punches in this stage because health conservation is much more important. Oh, cut that out. So it's vital that you don't get hit by any of those knives. And he gave up on his own NES Mania, right? Like, I don't know if it was Miracle Piano that did it, but I believe he never finished. Oh yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. Like, I enjoy playing all the old games. I enjoy the community aspect. I like everything about it. And it doesn't ever get, like, tiring. Like, it never gets tedious. I don't ever, like, at least not to this point, ever feel like, I don't want to do this anymore. Ugh, I never feel like that. But I know some people do. Skittles felt that way, apparently. I mean, he says he only played for the emotes, but... Wait, what? Oh, shit. What did I almost killed myself. I don't want to die here, that would be bad. Oh, no, I get hit by the knife. Now we're going to probably lose a life on this stage. Unless I'm really careful. Well, if I can get the elbow before the bobos, I still have a chance to do it without dying. With huge communities, I wonder if they secretly hate it. Well, that's why it's so important to play games that you like playing. Because otherwise, you probably will get burned out. You have to... you gotta preserve the, you know, the fun of it. Very important. I would think, anyway. There's the elbow. That's good. Need that. Test it out on these guys. The other cool thing about the elbow move is it tends to knock enemies into you, which makes it really easy to like get on top of them. If they just cooperate with my elbow, then we might be able to make it past this part without dying. Look at him like rush to like pincer me. Oh man, this is going good. Look at this. Oh, he got the double hit. See, yeah, sometimes they will double hit you. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, Skittles was a good streamer. A good presentation. He did a very good his presentation was great. Love his presentation. Most of these, I guess, if you just are on point with your dodges, can be dodged. The reactions. But like right there was gonna be tough. But there's definitely situations where I think it's either gonna be really hard or impossible to dodge those. Maybe it's not maybe it's not like that bullshit though. I will say like the platforming. I don't know about that jump. There is one other thing about the platforming that makes it rough. Should I be worried about my time? Yeah, I still wanna. There we go. The easy jump. Yeah. So like this game does have that thing where you can stand is surprisingly limited. Like, most platformers, you know, you can get right up to the edge of a platform so that your, like, foot is sort of half dangling off, and you can still stand. And most platformers are like that. But Double Dragon, if your toe is even hanging over the edge of the platform, like, even a slight amount, you'll just suddenly fall off. If you know what I mean? So you have to, like, sort of you have to jump a little bit earlier. Which is not that big of a problem, you know? Because most of the jumps you have to do are pretty, like, short. There's not, like, a lot of, like, long jumps you have to make, but... Oh, he fucking hit my... That sucks. But probably fine. So I probably will get my health back. As long as I don't get screwed over by the stalactites. Well, at least we didn't get killed by the stalactites this time. I still have one. I'm doing better in lives than I did last time. Yeah. Yeah, I wish that Skittle was still streamed like once in a while. Oops, I forgot about the boulders. I have someone drinking my Coke. Oh, let them go over me. Yeah, I never like to jump from that spot because I'm always worried that I'll fall in this pit here. So, like, yeah, like pits like this are actually a little bit more of a danger than they seem because, you know, most platformers give you a lot of leeway with getting right up to the edge of the platform before you can jump, but this one really doesn't. You don't want to get anywhere close to the edge. The edge is very dangerous. So, I would have to say that those mechanics with edges are probably... They're probably more of what makes the platforming frustrating than the actual, like, the buttons you use. Do you know what I mean? Because look how fast you suddenly go into your fall animation. Like, when you just touch the edge of the platform. Just touching it, getting, like, a little bit near it. You suddenly are falling. So you don't have near... Oh, shit! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I threw that life away. It's unfortunate. So yeah, like the game does have that problem. You can keep going to the right there after killing those Bobos. I think if you do, you just go back to the beginning of the stage again. That's usually what happens when you like go past the part. There's a bunch of places in the stage where there's a door. Also the stalactite room. The same thing, if you walk past that door, you go right back to the stalactites again. So there's a bunch of places in this stage where when you see a door, you better go in it. If you don't, you're going to end up at the beginning of that part of the stage again. That's how they troll you. If they really wanted it, if this game really wanted to troll you, they would then have a part where if you go in the door, it takes you back to the beginning. And and what you actually need to do is keep walking to the right. And that would really troll you. You know, take your expectations and turn them around. But they don't do that. They have the same setup every time, so it's pretty predictable. Like, when there's a door in this game, just always go into it. That's the solution to all the mazes. The solution, that's why the mazes are not really that big of a deal in this game. The solution is always, if you see a door, go in it. And if you see a pit, don't fall down. That's the solution to all the mazes. And if you don't do if you disobey those rules, you'll probably go backwards. Alright. Once again, we have no lives for this part. Oh! Wow. I think we're dead. Oh! We got lucky. In that second one, we got lucky. Okay. Not being an idiot here. I let that guy knock me off the pit last time. Let's throw him in the pit. That's a better... Oh no! Oh no! Oops. Oh, Mr. Leo, I'm sorry. Boy. You know, this game is pretty amazing for its time. I mean, I don't know if this is the first beat 'em up to have... Essentially, it has, like, a leveling system. I feel like there's probably other earlier beat-em-ups, maybe even on the computer systems that have leveling systems, but I think this is the first one on console recently. At least a fully formed beat-em-up like this. I'm gonna reset. I was kicking without thinking about it. I should be punching. Double Dragon Advance is more like the arcade. I wonder if that's actually better. What do you... I guess I've never played the arcade version of Double Dragon either. I know it has some interesting differences. Like, in this game, the final boss ends up being your brother. But this game is always a one-player game. Now, in the arcade, I know that they did something interesting, where it's a two-player beat-em-up, but at the end of the game, after you beat the final boss, you have to then fight the second player, if the second player is in the game. And then whoever wins that fight is the winner of the game. I think I haven't done it myself, but that's what I heard or read. Gotta get it in there. I wonder what their names were in the Japanese version. Like, were they still these American names, like Linda and... What's this dude's name? Okay. Well, Bobo's not American, but... Like Billy, Jimmy... What's some of the other dudes? I think one was named Lee, oh, the martial arts Bruce Lee looking guys with afros, their name is Chun. Or Chun. Whoops, I didn't find that. The scene in The Wizard where the kid's playing this in the arcade. Yeah, The Wizard's a funny movie. It's so ridiculous. I don't remember that scene exactly, but I feel like there was something ridiculous or stupid about it. Double Dragons arcade. Wait, wasn't he playing the NES version in the arcade? Maybe that was one thing. He wasn't playing the arcade. I believe he was playing, which is, I think you could do that. I mean, it might have been on the Play Choice, so it might have actually been in arcades. Because they did have Play Choices in America, but I don't know if that had Double Dragon on it. It was Play Choice time. Oh really? There we go. Hey, Slid, what's up? How's it going? Ready for more Fliptendo? Ready for more NES and Famicom games? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Because I'm playing some Double Dragons. Pretty fun game. Third attempt right now today. Game is louder. Is it? Oh, I didn't check the microphone levels. Did it turn itself down? Did it turn itself down today? It was being good up and for a little while. It's been good. Yeah, it turned itself down. Sorry. It's normally set at 80%. Turned itself down to 71%. Really annoying that it does that, but I don't know how to fix it. So. Oh, I almost died there. Better now? Okay, good. Well, sorry about that. Yeah, this. We should try to use the punch here on this stage as long as we can, because with the punch we won't accidentally go into like a hair pull animation. And the hair pull we get like no experience for. So right now we don't really want to be using it. Not until we need to start conserving health. Oh, he knocked me down. Although I think I actually get more chances to punch him because of that, for more experience. It's not all bad. But now I should probably switch to kicks already. Oh no, I let him hit me with the dynamite! Oh, that's really bad. Shit, I fucked this level up. We have no help. I mean, we might be able to get through, but I have to switch to kicks and play much safer now. They're using the kid and said he was good at video games and he was playing this game. Oh. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I kind of want to go back and watch that movie again. I bet it's like sort of enjoyable in a bad way. A lot of those movies from the 80s and 90s. Was that I guess that must have been an 80s movie, right? Must have been. It was about Nintendo. Oh, I was close. I shouldn't have taken that damage. I'm gonna have to reset. If I die in this level, I'm gonna have to reset. One advertisement you would watch voluntarily. There you go. Oh yeah, I should be fine now, because if we use the whip, we shouldn't take damage from Linda's, and then we can just avoid the last chun. We're missing out on some experience. It's a bit of a shame, but it looks like we could still get to 6 hearts by the Abobos, so probably not going to be an issue. Yeah, so you like the movie, huh? You still like it? Pretty good. I bet I would enjoy it. This is definitely a period of my life where I just kind of want to go back and rewatch old things. I don't know, there's something refreshing about older movies. Whoa, there's a third? Yeah, I think I had a similar reaction. Well, I think I don't remember exactly because you know it's all a blur. I feel like I knew about Super Mario Brothers 3. Maybe I was an avid Nintendo Power reader, so I probably knew it existed. But I don't think I had actually seen it. I don't think anybody had seen it in motion yet in America. That was the first time basically anybody had seen like what the game looked like. Yeah, I think Nintendo might have been keeping it like a little bit under wraps, maybe not showing screen. They might have shown like a couple screenshots. I don't know. My memory is a blur. But I think I did at least know of it. I knew there was a third going into the movie. Like, I don't think it was a complete... Like, that was the first time anyone in America knew about Super Mario Bros. 3. It had already been out in Japan for, like, a while at that point, I think. Famiclones? Do you mean, like, are you talking about, like, those cartridges that had, like, the 50 games on them? There it is, the elbow. We got the elbow. So we're all good now. Basically set, like, the 7th heart is actually not really that important. So we're pretty much set for the rest of the game. So we may as well use weapons now. No reason not to. Don't get hit by that. Good. You son of a bitch. Fuck. Take that, fucker. How dare you. Oh, they should be okay on these guys now. Good amount of health. The real Super Mario Bros. 2. We're not releasing from. Yeah, honestly, I think the Super Mario Bros. 2 that we got was better. It just ended up being better anyway. So it's. I get why they didn't release the Super Mario Bros. 2 that Japan got. I totally get that. Not releasing Final Fantasy 2, 3, and 5. Yeah, we missed out on those. That was a big miss. Oh shit, they already started. I don't want to die here. It's a waste. Jeez. It's the lag tights. Sometimes they just rain down in front of you and you have nowhere to go. Strangers in there comes from Japan, not America. You mean with what? With what they choose to release? Does it? Okay. Yeah, I thought the dash would be alright. The releases. Yeah, I don't know. Is that true? I mean, it might be true. I think I'd heard that with at least with Super Mario Brothers 2, it might just be a rumor, but like the president of America just didn't like it. He didn't like the Japanese version because he thought it was like too hard and it was not enough of a new game. That's what I heard. I mean, that could just be smoke. But you heard that too? Yeah. The Final Fantasies, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the Final Fantasies are probably just because they didn't think RPGs were popular in America, which You know, it's understandable because they didn't really get popular until Final Fantasy VII. That's what first started to make them popular. Shit. No, I'm holding it. That shit go. Get our last heart. Why is the cave flicker? Like turn red? I think it's just like a visual effect. Just to make it like it's like a danger cave. It's to make it feel more dangerous. That's my guess. Oh no! Oh, I thought that jump was too early. But I made it. Okay. Oh! It's alright. We should have enough for the abobos. Yeah, it's a danger cave. Danger, warning. Bad cave approaching. Right? Oh, I hear Grandma. Oh, he just did so much damage. Oh, Bobo, please. Where all that damage come from? Green abobos. They're like the poison abobos. You know? You don't want to get... They can poison you. You gotta be careful. They themselves, the green abobos, they are poisons. Toxic. They're like the toxic Avengers. Shrek. Yeah, maybe they're just Shrek. Yeah, that must be it. Are you Shrek, Eslid? Your name is green. On my screen, your name's in green. It's not Ogre. A buff Pepe. There you go. Just think of green things. What's green? No Kermit references anymore? Come on. Whatever happened to the Muppets? I can just jump down to the right here, like it's safe, right? I'm almost positive. It's quicker to just jump down to the right here. Almost positive. Yeah, that's... In fact, dropping down from there would be probably even faster. Remember that for next time. So hopefully there won't be a next time. Hopefully we're gonna win now. Oh, I mean, you know, we're actually doing pretty good. I think I got a 1-up. Did I die? Oh, maybe... Did I not... Maybe I didn't die. I might not have died yet. Or either that or I got a 1-up. I'm not sure. I don't think that you can get a... I don't think you can even get a 1-up by this point in the game. I'm not even sure if you get 1-up. Like, I feel like there was a point where I had gotten a 1-up before, but I'm not sure if it's... It must be... It might be points. Like, it might be 50,000. Green tomato. Haroon. I don't know Haroon is. Leaves. There you go. Apple. Just think of green things. There you go. You know how to play this game. Oh, we got lucky there. Okay, jumps. This is good. Alright, we actually got through there. Dude, this is by far the best run so far through the game. So we might have this one. Tarragon soda. That sounds interesting. I don't believe I've had that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Let's just use the elbow. It's gonna be safer. See? Oh, it threw me off. Okay. Oh no, they're ganging up on me. At least one of them died. Oh no! Another one came out. No, don't kill me! Could be cheesy. Cheese tactics! They're just toying with me now. Look at this. They're toying with me. Oh, he came out of nowhere and threw... Oh, I shouldn't have stood there. Oh, we just... Man, I should not have died there. We threw away a perfectly good life. Maybe it's better to just throw them off the edge here. That's gotta be the better strategy. I just need to stand in a place where I won't get knocked in the pit personally. Off! Off you go! Uh-oh. Yeah, that's dangerous. I could have got knocked in the pit there. Oh, the knife! It's alright. There we go. Man, it sucks to lose a life there. In that spot. Perfectly good life. Hey, we don't even need to fight him, right? We can just ignore him. I wonder what happens if you like keep going to the right there. If the game lets you. I wonder... it probably just takes you back to the beginning, right? Just like every other part of the game. Where there's like multiple ways to go. Probably. I'm not sure if you actually can go to the right. Yeah, elbowing these weaker dudes is pretty satisfying, and then you like get on top of them and like choke. It's like you're choking them for like one quick kill hit. How do you dodge my jump kick? Son of a bitch. Alright. Still doing pretty good. He died in one elbow. These guys die in one elbow. It's pretty sweet. What? Of course they could all see that. Just keep elbowing him. Whatever. Hey, look, he fell to his death. That dude fell to his death. Yeah, there's gonna be platforming on this stage. Let's wait for him with the present. Wait, why was he doing uppercuts? Ooh, that was close. Are these guys? They might be infinite. And are they infinite in this stage? The dudes? The infinite dudes? One of the Genesis franchise for beat-em-ups has platforming in it. It's not too surprising for like games of this era. Which one are you talking about? Like Golden Axe? I think Golden Axe had some platforming. Oh, this one? Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. I thought you meant franchises on the Genesis. I didn't. But you mean the Genesis of beat-em-ups. Okay. No, not the Genesis. Be careful with that word Genesis. I get what you mean now. Alright. What? I need that. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, we need to save our health. We need to conserve our health on this stage. Oh, no! I'm supposed to be conserving my health! Get out of here, just get elbowed. Alright. Just elbow these dudes. Hey, Colin. Yeah, well, we gotta beat it, so... We have not... This is our first time getting back to here since the first playthrough. We should have not lost any health to those guys. That's a bad start. Alright, well, here we are. The final room. The final set of enemies and bosses. Yeah. No, I mean... I should not have lost any health to those weak dudes. But, you know. Hopefully the Abobos will cooperate. Abobo. The Abobo. Yeah. It's going pretty good. Oh, we traded hits there. Sometimes that happens with the elbow strategy. It's much better when he just walks into it. Oh, they took 4 units of health off. Another decent chunk. That's not ideal. We don't have a lot of health left for the machine gun guy, but we do have 1 life in reserve. So we're actually still doing pretty good. I think we have a decent chance to win the game now. These guys don't want to cooperate either. What? Get out of here, you. There you go. I'll just jump kicker, whatever. Jump kick is so weak. Damn it. In terms of how much damage it does, it's so weak in this game. I think that's the main reason why I never beat this game as a kid, because for whatever reason, I wanted to just do jump kicks all the time. And that's really not the way to play this game. Jump kick is just way too weak. Alright, here comes... Oh, no, it's just... we gotta beat these guys first. And then is the machine gun dude. What? Well, I'm gonna need to get lucky. I don't think... We're gonna have to beat all these guys again, unfortunately. Seems a little OP. Yeah, well, you get it at 6 hearts. It is absolutely OP. The elbow is OP. Alright. But we're not gonna use the elbow on this guy. The elbow doesn't really work too well on this guy, because he just will end up shooting you a lot of the time. So... We need to just do regular kicks on this dude here. Nope. Of course, he shot me and just killed me. Alright, gotta do the Bobos again. Alright, this is the last life, so I hope this one goes better. But now at least we have full health in this section. And we need to maintain that health for the best chance. That sucks, though. It would have been better to at least beat the machine gun guy, because you get a checkpoint on the final boss, your brother. So if we could have beat him and then died, we could have got a full health refill on the final boss. And now we have to do all of it in 1 life bar. And this is not going to be great. Eat that, fucker. What? Oh, you just did so much damage. No. That sucks. That sucks. That should not have happened. What? I don't think we're going to be beating the game this time, unfortunately. We need to get really lucky on this guy, that's for sure. Now he's going to just hide down there in the corner. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck you. What's even happening? Okay, let's try to... Ah, shit. I don't want to... I don't know. What should we do? How do we handle this? Technically shoot you there. Yeah, seems not, but it's hard to hit him, too. I think he can hit you, actually. Oh, good. Let's throw him into the middle. That's where we want him. Oh, he got a hit in. We needed that to not happen. Okay. We beat him, but we have no health. If only we had a spare life here. If only we had a spare life. He's floating in air. What? No, this is supposed to be part of the ground here. These little parts here. This is not. I guess it kind of looks like cliff there, but that's actually part of the grounds. Yeah, no. Well, it's the final dude, but we have no health. Good luck to me. Let's see. Yeah, the elbow. We could either do the elbow and just pray that he doesn't counter hit us, or we could try to kick. There's really no safe strategy for this guy. I mean, that, like, for me, there's not. Need to get lucky. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, see. He likes to jump kick you when you do the elbow. So... Oh, you weren't supposed to do that! Oh, I'm not dead yet. No, I'm dead. Oh, man. Died on the last boss. Oh, I couldn't do it. Let me see. Yeah, like, I died on the chuns, right? Like, that one part where I died on the chuns in the early part of level 4. I think I had, like, some kind of stupid death. I really needed to not die on those guys. Oh, I'm trying to elbow them. Wait, I forgot that I'm playing the game wrong. I gotta be punching. More bullets. Next game. Kev Larson, what are you talking about? You don't skip Double Dragon. You don't skip Double Dragon. Now we gotta beat this game. Don't be silly. Why would we skip such an easily beatable game like this? This game is... It's gonna probably be... It might be beaten in, like, the next half hour. Like, this is probably gonna be it right here, as long as they don't suck. Why would we do that to ourselves? Why would we punish ourselves like that? By skipping such an easily beatable game. We're gonna beat right now. Or maybe the next time. Probably one of these times. This is not going well. Fine, I'll kick. River City Gals? River City Girls? Am I like that? Yeah, it's like a way forward game, right? It's good. Way forward game. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Lost too much health too fast. I have to try to salvage this run. Kicks now. Kunio Ricky's girlfriend. Right. Yeah, I looked at that game like a little bit on YouTube. It looks cool, but the problem with that game, and some of like WayForward's more recent games, is there's just a lot of talking in that game. And I don't know if I can handle all the talking. I do like River City Ransom, of course. River City Ransom has barely any talking. Whereas that game seems almost more story than beat 'em up? I'm not sure. Maybe maybe it's only in the beginning, I don't know. Oh, I'm using kicks. Very fun. Saw Veritasu stream it. Does it? I should try it. But I should probably try that River City Ransom Ultimate game that they released a few years ago. Somebody made like a tribute to River City Ransom. And I haven't even tried that one. I've heard that one was good. There's a lot of like modern retro games that, like Sonic Mania and Double Dragon 4 and Double Dragon Neo. Hey, Selbia, the host. Hey, thank you. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, it's been a while. What's up? Lots of enemies talking RCR. All the enemies saying bark after you defeat them. Well, that's true, but just saying bark, that's talking I can deal with more easily. Oh, I didn't want that. I can deal with that a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the later well, I guess all the Shantae games are kind of like that too. They have a lot of talking as well. It's all real cute, snarky stuff. This guy's nuts. Drew City Underground. Yeah, that's it. Not Ultimate, Underground. Right. I heard that was good, but I haven't tried it. I need to play that, and play Double Dragon 4. I need to play, I still haven't played Sonic Mania. Dude, what are some of the other ones? There was also, like, a Wild Guns sequel that I think actually, like, the original developer made, too. That was on some system, I don't remember. I wanted to try it. I never got around to trying that. To find the time for it, you know. But we also had to play Shenmue 3. Some story is good, too much is too much. Yeah, I agree. Like, well, I mean, it sort of depends. There's certain kinds of games and certain kinds of stories where, you know, I'm okay with just like hours. Like a Phoenix Wright game, I'm okay with hours of story. Or Zero Escape games, you know, those are like 70% story. But I'm okay with it because the story is like, I guess it's more the kind of story I like high tension, violence and intrigue type of stuff, mystery. But when the story is just like characters kind of like goofing a lot, and when it's like more silliness, I don't know. Yeah, Wild Guns Reloaded. Right, that was the one. Is it a physical version? Oh yeah, there was a new Umihara Kawase game too, of course. That's actually going to be... we are going to play that at some point. Maybe after Shenmue 3 we'll play that one. We have to play that. Lots of hidden stuff to find. Shut up! Hey guys, what's up? Battletoads. Nachos, you sure know how to enter a room. Man, I'll tell you, this Nachos guy makes an entrance. When he enters, people notice. I noticed. I was like, whoa, it's Nachos. Nachos has arrived. But yeah, there's so many games. It's a big problem. Why is there so many games? Who let the dogs out? Who? When he enters, the entrance exits. Ah, I walked into the dynamite, damn it! I'm not getting enough experience. Keep fucking up. Use the bat now. No, I guess I can just use kicks. I don't need to use the bat. The entrance exits. You know, I noticed. I guess a good thing about holding the bat or other weapons, if you don't want to, if you're still trying to get experience points, when you're holding a weapon and you kick, it seems like you don't actually ever do the hair pull, which is good if you're trying to actually get experience points, because you can't get experience from hair pulling. We're kind of getting behind. We should be 5 hearts by now. Damn it. Alright, I could punch these guys. I have the leeway. For the experience. Alright, maybe I can stop punching now. We're almost at 5 hearts. Odd food items left in barrels, crates, or phone booths, yeah. Wall meat. It's always good. What would you do if, like, I don't know, let's say, like, in your house, a piece of your wall crumbles for whatever reason. Maybe you punch the wall, or somebody, like, trips and falls into the wall, and the part of the wall crumbles away, and inside is a glistening, delicious-looking steak. I'd eat it. Real-life wall meat? I want to have a wall meat themed party. Is that a burly woman, Carrot Top? What? Who I'm playing as? Who are you talking? A burly woman or... Oh, the purple-haired person? That was... I think it's a dude. Burly woman. I punched the wall in rage. Oh, I was stuck in the hair pull animation and I got knifed. Oh. This run is not... I mean, we still have all our lives, but this is not... this run right now has problems. We need to do some makeup. We need to fix it. Right now, we need to stop taking damage. It's urgent. A butch lesbian for reality change. I could see that. Purple hell, they're purple hell people. Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, maybe not. As long as I haven't died. Yeah, the problem though is that my hearts are lower than I want them to be, and my health is lower. So when we get to the abobos in this part of the stage, we will have the elbow move. And with low life, we're going to be in big danger of dying on that part. And we really don't want to die in this stage. We want to save all our lives for the last stage. We don't want to repeat of last time, but that's probably what's going to happen. Like, maybe I should even reset right now. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to, but... Because there's still a chance. Need more experience, though. Oh, I forgot! No, should I reset? That solves that problem, because now I have my full health bar back. There you go, problem solved. It's not looking good to beat the game on this. I mean, you know, it's really important. Like, we have to get to the final screen with this life with both these lives. If we could do that, and with a good amount of health, then I think we have a chance. But getting to the final screen with no lives is a recipe for failure. But that means we have to from this point on, we have no leeway for any of the traps. We can't afford to die. So that's pretty bad. No, we got the elbow. But it doesn't matter now. It's a trap! He hits multiple traps. Can't show pixelated or boobs in games. These center arcade games. Not at this time. I mean, in Twitch you can, but... Poison is a trap in Final Fight? Yeah, sure. That was gonna be tough to dodge. And slight types suck. Whoa! Oh, did you see that? That was a good dodge on my part. Oh, no! Oh! I'm gonna get comboed. That's really bad. You know, this music is really good too. Do 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 do. It's I don't know. It's a fun track. Combo to safety. Yeah, but now I gotta beat these guys. Well, I can just elbow spam them. Probably be okay. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! I'm gonna have to reset, unfortunately. Yeah, that's bad. We weren't gonna make it. Hey, oh hey Raptor, how's it going, Raptor ZX4? Played double. I haven't played Neon. Nope. I haven't played Neon, and I haven't played 4. It sucks. But Mr. Leo's right. I can do it. Thanks, Mr. Leo. You're right, I can do it. This would have liked to have done it by, you know, already. It would have been cooler to have already done it. That's all. 2 hours to beat Double Dragon. Jeez. It's amateur hour. Never gave too much time for me. Thank you. You can do it. I bet within 20 hours for sure. No more than 50. 50 max. And that's a bit of Arnie. 2 hours. 2 hours. Come on. What? I want to beat Double Dragons. In less than 2 hours, come on, game! Something like that. Jimmy and Bimmy. Yep. And leftover Kit Kat Halloween candy. That's pretty left over, though. Yeah, I've been holding on to that. Although I still have some Kit Kats in my fridge. Not from Halloween, but from Christmas present. I have some Christmas Kit Kats in my fridge still. Ooh, if I would have died there, it would have hurt. It would have kind of hurt a lot. Take this, fucker! Let me get 4 hearts soon. I think. Yeah, so in case if you are curious at how it works with the leveling system and the hearts, you get points for like every action you do in the bottom left corner there. Your actual scores in the bottom right, then you have a separate. The points in the bottom left, those are basically just experience points. And the experience points you get depends on like the action you do, but you actually get the most points for beating enemies with just plain punching like this. Probably because it takes like more hits. You also get a decent amount for kicking. You do not get a good amount for... You get basically nothing for using weapons. Like you get a small amount. And for doing that hair pull throw, you get like nothing. Probably you get very little for the elbow too, I'm not sure. I haven't really noticed. But it actually only takes 1,000 points per level. And it's a static amount of points you need. It's always 1,000, and you always get the same amount. I always used to think that the more hearts you get, you know, like an RPG, the longer it would take to get a heart. Like, it would be harder and harder to get hearts, but that's not really how it is. It only seems that way because as you level up, you tend to use more advanced moves, and the advanced moves reward you with less points. So it seems like you're getting hearts slower, but it actually doesn't. It's actually static. Yeah, I hear you with the sugary stuff. Whoa. Attempted fate there. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to pace yourself and stuff like that. Whatever, Linda. Take a seat. If you start the punches from like the exact right distance, kind of like with the kicks with a bobo, they will not be able to counter attack you. But it's kind of pixel perfect. It's hard to find the exact right distance. Oh, I better not die. Oh shoot, a little too close there for comfort with my health. That looked cool, the way I like hurled her off the building there. Man. Those Halloween treats, Colic, they're gonna be the death of you. You better be careful. Maybe you should give them away to people. People will keep... My problem is that people keep bringing sweets to our house, ostensibly for Grandma, but she ends up not eating them, and then I always feel like the one who has to eat them because nobody else will. Of course, it's really just an excuse I tell myself to give myself an excuse to eat junk, but it's so hard to throw away stuff like that. Oh shit! Man, that was close. That was close. Cheesing? Yes. Did you notice that, Nachos? I did that for you. Because I know you're a big fan of cheese. Let me see how many points the elbow gives. I haven't really noticed before. Yeah, the elbow gives you, like, no points. Basically nothing. I'm still going to use it here, though, because getting the 7th heart is not super important. And we need to preserve health. This is a good run that we haven't died yet, and we've gotten this far without using much health. So we're actually doing pretty good right now. Like that. Shoo. Da-na. 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 I guess after you knock him down 3 times with the elbow, you can then get on top of them and do the murder punches to finish them off. Oh, shit. Dude, for a second there, I thought he threw a knife at me, but, like, it dematerialized. Yeah, I feel like there should have been a guy with a knife there, so I might have lucked out there. Because I was supposed to anticipate that knife guy, and I forgot again. There's way too much help from these guys. I shouldn't lose any. Even a couple notches against those guys is too much. It should be okay for these abobos. Yeah, I got them both at... Did you see that? I got them both at the same elbow. That was pretty sweet. Okay, don't walk past the doors. Alright, don't... Stalactites. Be nice to me. Don't fuck with me, stalactites. Oh, the stalactites. Wall of stalactites here. Okay, there's my chance. Alright. Bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba bum 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 ba da bum. Fuck these guys with an elbow. Yeah, get him. Oh, he did a lot of damage there. But it's okay though. We got him. No problem. No problem. What? Oh, they fucking... He got me with the dynamite. While the other guy was hitting me. Damn it. That's okay. I don't think we can die on this particular section. They almost did the same thing there. Shit! What? Oh, they did it again! That usually doesn't happen, especially not twice. Whatever, assholes. Did not get hit by the rocks. I probably shouldn't jump. I jumped right into him. Like on that part. Don't keep trading hits with me. Fuck. This looks bad. This looks bad. I'm worried. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, no. Because of the dynamite guys, I ended up dying on this part. Oh, no. And now we're suddenly in a bad situation again. Now we need to play really good in the last stage. But, you know, it could still happen. I just kept trading hits with them. They're supposed to just die to my cheesy strategies. They're not supposed to fight back. You go Super Saiyan. That might help. Oh, yeah. I wonder if it'll let you go in the exit, like, before you killed all these guys. Here, let's just jump past them and see if we can go in the exit early. I'm not sure if that works or not. Oh no, the door is closed until you beat them. Okay. Where the fuck are they going? Ah, there it is. You get to see the door open. Okay. That's really unfortunate. We have no leeway now. We need to not die on these things. Oh, of course. Oh, oh no. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of happening. We didn't get lucky that time. We almost lost 2 lives there. Tunes. We're in trouble with the tunes now. Oh, I got killed anyway. Oh. It was going so good, and then it was all gone in a flash. All right, let's beat the game this time right here on this particular playthrough. Let's beat it now. Right, guys? Now seems like a good time to win. I'm gonna play for real now. I didn't want to, but I guess I'll play for real. Like Michael Jackson. Yeah, we're gonna... Exactly, Nachos. We're gonna beat it. Yeah, the practice run's over now. I guess we've practiced enough. Look how fast you level up when you just only use punches. It's hard to do that beyond the first 2 stages, but you can level up really fast. I feel like there might have been some sort of exploit here with this trick going up the wall. I don't remember what it is, but I feel like there might have been some exploit with that. I don't remember. Man, Bobo is a tough dude. You gotta watch yourself around Bobo. He doesn't mess around. He just slaps you to the ground over and over again. Bobo is serious. It's almost like when you get to level 4, the 4th heart, like the game, like, it's almost penalizing you by giving you that hair pull, because it makes it so that you can't use kicks anymore to... If you try to use kicks as your main attack, you'll level up really slow. The punches are hard to use because you tend to take damage. Although it seems like mashing the punch button really fast increases your chances of taking less damage at least. Like, it seems to help. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Fall off. Or don't. When you get the weapon, then you can kick. You can do the kick, 3-kick Congo again. You have to worry about hair pulling by accident. Like, the hair pull is great for when you're just trying to conserve health and you don't care about hearts anymore, but when you're trying to actually get hearts, the hair pull actually kind of sucks. ruins your kick combo. 5 hearts. Hey, Robin, are you enjoying my whip play? I know. You got the dominatrix ladies in this game whipping you. It's pretty kinky, that double dragon, you know. Punch! Get off my ladder. RJR. Have you ever played this game before? Double Dragons? Watch this. See this guy? He's a boss. Well, I don't feel like fighting him. I'm just gonna leave. I won for being a coward! You see, in this game teaches you important moral lessons. Like, sometimes it's better to run away than to fight. You know? How many games teach you those important lessons like that? Doesn't discriminate. Exactly. Yeah, kicking dudes but not kicking girls, that's discrimination. And the last time I checked, that was wrong. So you gotta kick everybody. You got equal opportunity to kick. Now you're kind of game. That's fair. Well, I'm not a huge beat-em-up person, but I do really like these. Something kind of special about these Double Dragon games. Actually, I do like a lot of beat-em-ups anyways, but like a lot of time with beat-em-ups, I'm more playing just for like to enjoy the graphics and music. Like the actual gameplay in beat-em-ups just tends to not really be that engaging. But a lot of times they have like awesome music and backgrounds and art and stuff, and you kind of just play beat-em-ups just to look at them. You don't really play them to play them. But at least that's how I feel about them. But they can be really cool to look at, though. I guess, you know, I would say they're the original casual games, except, you know, the old school ones aren't casual. They can still be difficult. Which, you know, they're more interesting when they're difficult, actually. When they're just like mindless button mashers, that's when they get really boring. Like, you know, and they don't have like any variety. Man, I'm not. I should have been elbowing those guys. I was giving away too much health there. Okay. If I get knocked back there, that'd be really bad. I know there's gonna be a guy with a knife here. Maybe, is there one more after this guy? I'm not entirely sure. I better stay alert. Just in case. Tactical retreat. Just like in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? Part 2. You know what I'm talking about. How Billy holds the bat, looks a tad off. Well, probably because they just took the bat sprite and pasted it over this sprite. But I never really noticed. Hey, Asian Waste. How are you doing today, Asian Waste? How's it going? Damn, where'd all my health go? I gotta pay attention. I can't let this attempt go to waste here. We can't afford. We need to just get past the Abobos without dying. We really need to not die. Don't lose any more health, alright? Don't lose any more health. Just as long as they don't counterpunch me too much. We're not even, or like, you know, trade. As long as you don't like force a lot of hit trading like they just did right there. Don't keep doing that. Do that. No, they did it. Fuck. Why would you? Oh, he just got hidden. He did it again. Oh, okay. Wow, man, we got lucky. If I had died there again, it would have been... We would have probably... Maybe I would have just reset if I had died there. I don't know. No, I don't think I could have reset, but that would have sucked. Because probably this run would be a waste, too. We didn't die. We need to do good here. Alright. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I said I was going to play for real. And then I just went and just la-di-da, chatted with the chat, wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. You won't die until you get knocked down. Well, you have like a hidden unit of health almost when your health is at 0, but you will die. It's only 1. You will still die. You gotta. It's happened to me many times already, or a bunch of times. Oh no! I meant to go back. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! That. Never mind. It's over now. So the run is over. We're gonna have to start over again. That's a shame. Maybe not. Maybe I'll get lucky, but probably not. Oh well. Why pay attention now? I may as well look at chat. Feels like that's how it works. I always wanted to test that theory out on Williams, but never string a combo. Well, we could test that out. Kicking but never stringing combo. You mean like only combo finishers actually do damage? I don't think that that's actually how it works though. Yeah, the music in this game is really great. It's a great soundtrack. Oh, he blew himself up on his own dynamite. Now that's what I like to see. That's more like it. If you give them a chance, these guys can punch surprisingly fast. Are these guys William? Is that their name? Williams. How many of you people have beaten this game? Of those of you who played it. It's a pretty hard game, but once you learn it, it's not that bad. It's probably the easiest of the 3 Double Dragons, I think. Yeah. Oh, Roper! The guy that... I was trying to remember their names. Roper. The guy in the overalls is Roper. That's right. It's kind of a cool name, Roper. Like Mr. Roper from Three's Company. Do you think that's where they got it from? Yeah, and there's the Hulk. He's already been called Shrek, what, Macho Pepe, and now he's the Hulk. Sure. Come and knock on my door. Hey Linda, come and knock on my door. Wasn't one of the Three's Company ladies Linda? I used to watch that when I was a kid, and reruns. Yeah, I think that's spin kick. Whatever. Hey, Dan. How's it going? Thanks for the good luck. I didn't see you there at first because of the green name blending. Thank you, Dan. I saw you Macarize's stream. And now I see you here too? Are you following me, Dan Schoening? Alright. Well, I need to not die here or the run's over. Let's hope for luck. Okay, we're not getting... Nope. Okay. Let me see if I can fall off the bottom of this ledge. Yeah, you can. Look at that. You see that, guys? You can fall off that bottom ledge right there. Yeah, I just may as well throw that life away because... Fuck it. I don't think... It's like too much effort. We're not going to win. We're not going to win there. Right, RJR? She knows what I'm talking about. Okay, let me just reset. That was just practice. Okay, now I'm ready. It's warming up. Warming up. Okay, I guess I'll play for real this time. But for real, not fake for real like last time. Remember when I said I was going to play for real last time and I didn't? I played fake for real. That was funny. Okay, but this time for real, for real. I'm punching the dudes. You see I'm punching the dudes to get maximum experience. So you can get, you know, our elbow as early as possible. That's all we care about. Getting the elbow as early in the game as possible. That's the thing that we want. You know, I just realized you can headbutt at level 1. Like the beginning of the game, you can headbutt with the. It's like not a useful move. I guess that's why it's a level 1 move. This move that it's a double tap. The move kind of sucks though. I mean, it does knock him down if you hit. I guess it's just difficult to execute. It does look cool when you pull it off. How many points do you get for that? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really... It's not... You don't really want to do it either because it doesn't give you, like, a lot of experience points. Get knocked down. Oh, I barreled him. I didn't want to barrel him. Playing for real. That was good. Oops, I did not mean to pick that up. Switch to kicks. Look, guys! I'm so high in the sky. Nobody will ever get me. Dude, I lost the whip from that. Well, that's actually a good thing. What if you can die from doing that? I really did want to play more games tonight than just Double Dragon. That's the only thing. I didn't want it to be like an all Double Dragons game. I was playing several games, you know? But you never know what fate brings, right, Dan Schoening? Sometimes fate brings you a Dan Schoening. Sometimes fate brings you an RJR. Sometimes an Asian Waste. Sometimes some of the other people who were talking earlier, but whose names aren't on the screen right now. does seem like mashing the button faster does really help in avoiding some of these counter punches that you get sometimes. Especially with like trying to mash with just the basic punches seems to help. Your punches get off faster. The games that's harder with the partner, or is it easier? No, this game is actually one player only. Unlike the arcade version of Double Dragon 1, the home version was only single player. There's sort of a story reason. Well, it's mainly for technical limitations, but there's kind of a story reason for it too, because in the end, your brother ends up being the final boss. In the arcade version, you would play through with your friend, who was like, I guess he was your brother, Billy and Jimmy, and then at the end of the game, you had to fight your brother to the death for the girl. I don't remember like the story reason. Like maybe your brother was bad all along or something. But the person who you were playing the game with, the second player character, you have to like who'd been playing through the entire game with as your partner. Suddenly you have to fight him. He's the final boss. If you think about it, like there might not be any other game like that. I'm not sure if I'm aware of any other beat 'em up that does that. Where you going, huh? Those four bros. Is that how it goes? I'm pretty sure it goes the other way. Castle Crashers. Castle Crashers does that? Oh yeah, I did not know that. I've played like a tiny bit of Castle Crashers. Not a lot. Hey, check out my kit! Isn't it awesome? Are you impressed? Do you want to go out with me? Fine. Be that way. I punish you for your silence. You rescue any princess you fight to the death for her love. In video games. The other way, but not in this game's case. That's right, not in this game's case. This game is a special... Let's throw him off the building! Whoa! Did you see that? I threw him off the building! Did you see the way he fell to his death? That was cool. Linda looked like a granny in a jogging suit. Maybe she is. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe she's a non-decider of her own. Okay, I shouldn't be trying to farm hearts anymore. I should be using kicks now. Oh no, look out! Okay. Almost got hit by the knife. That was close. Alright, so we got past the first two stages. This game has 4 stages. But the first 2 stages are the just, you know, they're the jokey joke stages. Stages 3 and 4 are where the game gets serious. First we have to get through this big maze, forest and cave maze. Stage 3. Dramatic difficulty spike in stage 3. Most people, most kids, including me, probably got stuck in stage 3 and maybe never even made it to stage 4. I think I made it... Like, I think as a kid, I made it to stage 4 only a couple times, and I never could get past the blocks that push you off the... I would get there just barely, like on my last life, and then I get killed by the crushers. The crusher blocks. Or whatever you call them, like the blocks that, like, jut out of the wall and just hit into you. Whatever you want to call those. Smasher blocks. I got smashed. And I was always like, what the fuck? This game's impossible. I was like intimidated. I think I was like actually intimidated by that last level. Because after like playing so hard to get there, the first thing that happens is you get just destroyed by this inexplicable trap that just seems to just kill you. And you're like, this game's evil. Like I might have even been like a little bit afraid of this game. Just like a little bit. Because of those evil crusher blocks on the last level. but now I'm an adult. And they don't scare me. Not anymore. Watch this. Throw him in the water. In the water with you. Yeah. I like that. I like to throw dudes into the water. You know, presumably they drown. At least I hope so. Oh, sorry. I paused in my sim. Okay, we're playing for real, so don't take any more damage. Alright. Just elbow these guys. Oh, see? That's the weakness of the elbow, is that sometimes they'll jump kick past it or trade hits with you. Like, the elbow is not, like, guaranteed damage or guaranteed safety. It's a good cheesy move. It does a lot of damage, and usually it's fairly safe relative to other things you can do, but it's not totally safe. Sometimes though you get lucky and you just can murder these guys with the elbow before they do anything. Sometimes. Ooh, I got them both with the same elbow. That's satisfying. Muscles so big they sink into water. Right. That's the problem when you, that's the downside of you know, polishing your muscles too much. You become weak to water. Just like Luffy in the anime One Piece. Become weak to water. Oh, I got playing for real. Get a dodge. Get a dodge. Don't accidentally headbutt. That got me killed last time. Okay, that was good, because I played for real. That's why that was good. We're doing good so far. We still have all of our lives, all 3 of our lives. Really, if we can get to the last stage with all our lives, that would be very helpful. I quickly murder him. Get him out of the way. Doo-doo-doo. And the music is great, isn't it? Not gonna get me with your dynamite this time, fuckers. You got more dynamite? Get that out of here. Alright, we just hit max level. We have the 7 hearts in the bottom represent our maximum level. At the level 7 you get like the tornado kick. I think it just enhances your natural 3-hit combo. Oh, I got lucky there because when you go into the falling animation like that, which is such a weird animation, you don't take damage from the boulders. I was like 1 pixel away from taking damage. But that's fine. Probably not a good idea to jump from here because we land right where the Abobo spawns. Yeah, see. That was a mistake before. Alright, there we go. That's how you do it. If by dynamite, take unacceptable amount of damage. You can just go back into the red cave and return to green cave. Restores all health. Oh, that one time when I get hit by the dynamite, I could have used that. I didn't. Oh. And that's in the flashing waterfall cave you're talking about? I didn't know. Can you do that here too? Like, can I go back through that door? I didn't realize you could go back through the doors. start the leading portion. I mean, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense that you would have to do that. Alright, let's... Now, we actually got here with all of our lives. It's been a while. But now we have a good chance. And if we can get past this part without losing any lives, it'd be even better. Hey! Oh! Okay. That's not bad so far. Not bad. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with how that went. Only 2 hits. Whoa! This part, yeah, so I guess you just want to stand like right about here and just do hair pulls. Oh, he came. He came. What? I'm not doing a hair pull. Oh no! Ooh, that was close. Do the fucking hair pull. Hair pull! Why? Come on, do the hair pull. Thank you. Uh-oh! Don't trade hits with me. Okay, good. Yeah, off! Off. I got it. Yeah, I probably got it. Well, we don't have to fight this guy, but there are some dudes up there. They're easy dudes, but let's not get cocky. We need to save all of our lives here, so we have some leeway for that final part. You son of a bitch. Get off the cliff! It's always so satisfying whenever you throw someone off a cliff. Never gets old. One of the most fun things to do in this game. Just throw people off of cliffs. What? Get off me. One of you probably could make the jump from there. I'm not sure. It looks like you could. Ooh. Almost overjumped it. Looks promising. Oh! Oh! Oh, I was afraid of that. Luckily, I didn't die. Actually, doesn't... You don't really... It looks like that would be painful, but it doesn't really mean too much. I wonder if that's a platform... I think that's not a platform bottom right there, but I'm not sure. I think you just fall through that. It's kind of a weird little area there. Almost looks like it would be a secret, but I don't think this game has secrets like that. What? Oh, you jump kicked off. Yeah, you just stay down there. What a nuisance. This guy's just a nuisance. I like the little moving platform areas in this game. This game, this is such a cool beat 'em up, honestly. Like, there's so much variety in this game. It's just an important reason why. Also, the music is, like, some of the best music. You know, so you have a beat 'em up with, like, a pretty cool leveling system, a decent amount of fun moves, but, like, also, like, variety with, like, the platforming and all the different traps and stuff. And I even like that it only has 3 lives and no continues, because I think this games without continues are fun. More tension. Alright, here we are. We made it back to the final room with the We got a set of enemies, and then we have 2 final bosses. First, we have a machine gun dude, and then we have Jimmy, I guess, our brother. It'd be him. We will not hesitate to be cheesy. Alright, I'm just gonna use kicks. They're just refusing to get elbowed. Not bad. So far, so good. Pretty good. Nice little hurricane kick there. Trivia. Oh, here he is. There he is, the big machine gun man. But he's actually not that bad if you just have the right strategy for him. The Lee Brothers Garage is the car from the old Laserdisc game Road Blaster. Oh. Road Blaster. I don't know if I've played that. That's cool. So this guy, we don't want to, the elbow is not a good idea. Like I said, we want to use regular kicks, I think. But what we want to try to do is get a little bit above or below him every time so that he will walk into our kicks more easily. And so that he doesn't machine gun us. I mean, you know. So like this. But sometimes he'll shoot you anyway, so it's not guaranteed. I'm actually not, it's not, usually goes better than this. Of course, I have a lot of leeway. I have not died once in this game yet, so. Alright. Well, okay, that was really good. We just got a checkpoint on, I believe you have a checkpoint on this dude here. So we have, I guess, should I try to kill him with my 1 unit of health? Let's give it a try. Not gonna happen, but you never know. A legend could be born. Now I now have 0 health. I think we might be better off just with kicks than with the elbow for him too, because he tends to jump kick your elbow a lot. Oh, I'm still alive. Wow. You know why I'm still alive? Because the jump kick is weak, like I said. Even the enemy's jump kick is weak. Now I'm dead. Alright. Okay, we got 2 more chances. I believe that we've got this guy. I'm gonna use the same strategy as the machine gun dude and just get a little bit below him each time. We do our kick combo. And then just hope that he kind of moves into it. When he goes down like that, I'll just kind of try to blow him out. And if I could do a tornado kick too once in a while, it's good news. At least I can get him off screen. Maybe I can elbow him when he's off screen. Let me try an elbow. See? He jump kicks. He won't let me elbow cheese him. Yeah, you got a punch combo in. I think we have him now. I think that we're doing pretty good. The old 3-kick combo. Pretty solid. Another elbow. Get elbowed! Ah, we got him with an elbow. That's good. The dance of the martial artists. And it's good that you get the awesome music to fight to for the final boss. That's really good. I'm getting really lucky on these final fights now. Like now we don't even need these extra lives. He has a lot of health though. So it's good that we're getting so lucky. You don't want to get too cocky. I mean, he could still turn this around. Oh, okay. We did it. There we go. At least we did it under 3 hours. It's not too bad. Beat Double Dragon. And now we get hearts. Yeah, we're here to rescue the cat, but as long as we're here, we may as well get the girl too. I mean, as long as we're here. That's Double Dragon. Oh, but that is Double Dragon, but there is a 2-player mode. So the 2-player mode A is, it's still, I forgot, there actually is a 2-player mode. But it's alternating, it's not simultaneous. Yeah, it's only 1 player at a time. So here, let's let them kill me. Is he? And the second player is not even a different color. He's just like, it doesn't even look. Yeah, it's just the exact same sprite for the second player. But there is another interesting mode in this game. There's also this game actually has like a fighting game mode as well, which has completely different art. The thing that's weird about it and kind of limited is that you only play. You can't have different fighters against each other. It has to be the same guy because probably they're limited on sprites. So if you pick Billy, you get to fight against Billy. Well, I guess in this case it'd be Jimmy. It would be Jimmy. So at least they're technically 2 different people fighting his brother. But then, like, all the other characters have twin brothers too. You just happen to have twin brothers. There's I mean, it's interesting because it has completely different artwork in the 1-player mode. Like, they put the 1-player game was good enough. They didn't need this, but they put extra work into, like, doing this. Now, it's not, like, the most fun mode. It's almost like a different development team made this. A completely different fighting engine. Like, the moves aren't even the same in this game. In this, you can punch and you can kick. There's uppercuts. But there's no headbutt. Instead, you do a dash. They can do a dashing attack, which is weird because it's interesting. There's no dash in the regular game. You can't dash in the regular game, and you also can't. There's no like dash and kick. You'd only dash punch. If you press kick when dashing, you just kind of. I guess there's like a knee there. Is that like a knee move? Kind of just looks like you just stop. Oh, you can jump as well. You can do a running jump. There's no like tornado kick or anything. There's no hair pull or throw. And I'm losing the computer. I wonder if I don't remember when TMR did Double Dragon for NES Mania. Did he also have to beat all the CPU opponents in this version, in this mode? It wouldn't surprise me if they made him do that. Man, I'm getting thirsty. They could have used 2 sprites. I mean, it's got to be technical limitations, though, right? Like, yeah, she's in a posh room relaxing. I know. The nerve. They started with sprites like this and overestimated. That would be, yeah, I mean, that's actually not a bad theory. Like, maybe this is what the game was meant to look like originally and they scaled it back. Could be true. Like, all the different characters have different animations, too. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like, it's not, when you get down to it, it's not really the most fun mode in the game. It's not, the 1-player mode is way more fun, and this is just kind of, it's like a little, cute little novelty, but it's not really that great or anything. But it's just interesting that it's here. There's Roper. And you also got Linda, Chin. Oh, I guess it's Chin and not Chun. I was saying it wrong. The Linda battle. She does kind of look like a grandma. A hot grandma. She looks very angry. Or maybe like a lunch lady, like fighting lunch ladies. Lunch lady battle. I got her. I got her stuck in a pattern. Oh, maybe not. She does a running slap. Hey, thanks, Mr. Leo. You stupid computer. Oh. I feel like the computer cheats in this. Like, how does she like not lose health? And oh, we got her against the wall. Maybe it's gonna be good. Hey, look at that. It takes forever to like take one of her health units away. Play this in the Switch thing. Oh, did we? Oh, we did. Yeah, we did, didn't we? I do remember that. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. We should do Switch online sometime again, Mr. Leo. Hey, I beat the lunch lady. I did it, guys. Except whether you win or lose, you always get the game over music. You got Chin. Clutch. That was clutch. Got her against the wall. Chin seems. You know what's interesting is he seems to use the same fighting style as one of the main characters from Double Dragon 3. Is that guy's name Chun? I think he might be named Chun. Probably not a coincidence. The Chinese dude in blue from Double Dragon 3. Because that's Chin's brother. Well, that makes sense. I think that just occurred to me. Don't fuck with the Chin, ABGN. Please say that. He's got the, like, the roundhouse kick. And then finally you got a Bobo. The big Bobo sprites. I think he looks pretty weird in this version. No, oh, it's just the same sprite. Okay, yeah. With the Bobo, they just use the same sprite. He doesn't get like a bigger, more... He just gets the same sprite. It's like in this mode, a Bobo is the same size as everybody else. It's kind of weird. Shin Seimei? Oh. That big cop. I feel like he doesn't do that move in the one-player mode with the double-handed slap. I don't remember ever seeing that. Maybe it's just because you always get knocked down by a single hit, so you never get a chance to see him do his combo. So that's it. That's basically the two-player mode. It's not really that exciting, but it's just interesting that that's there. So that's Double Dragon 1. Yeah, what do we rate it? What do we rate it? Double Dragon 1. If I look at my my past ratings, I do have this in here as a an 8, I believe. But I don't know. Maybe it should be a 9, actually. You know, playing through it again. I don't know. I used to think that Double Dragon 2 was my favorite of the 3, but Double Dragon 1 honestly might be my favorite.
it's hard to say. Double Dragon 1 is really good. It's still a really good game. Very fun memories, but you still give it a 6. It's kind of harsh. Well, I think it's an excellent game. I would easily describe it as an excellent game. Like an amazing. Would I call it an amazing game? Is Double Dragon 1 amazing? You know, is it incredible? The simultaneous co-op. Yeah, see, that just doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't know. I like the co-op. Like, at some point, I started to just feel less enthusiastic about co-op. I'd almost rather do alternating than co-op. I just feel like co-op games just inevitably tend to be more spammy. You almost can't help it with the design. The sticking point, the platforming parts. Yeah, see, like, for me, they're a positive. Like, as I said before, I think that, yeah, they're awkward because you have to press both buttons, and the collision with the platforms is a little bit weird because you fall a little bit sooner than it seems like. So it's definitely a little awkward, but yet what they add in variety makes more than makes up for the awkwardness of the controls. So like, yeah, like the big weakness for most beat 'em ups is just a lack of variety. Like it's the most repetitive genre, or one of the most repetitive genres. It's essentially you're doing the same thing over and over again, you know. But platforming really like breaks it up and adds variety. So I appreciate it, and I have the traps as well. I also, even though some of them are bullshit, like I'm still kind of glad they're in there. Just they make the game more awesome. And the music is also amazing. Like the music is really, actually, I think that I only gave the music an 8. Like I think that seems too low. I don't know. I think the music should be a 9. Which is another reason why the game could be a 9. The difficulty spike in 3 is a bad knock. I don't agree with that either. Like, I like difficulty spikes. I think it's totally fine. I think it's cool even that level 3 is like so much harder. Because that's where the game gets serious. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's only 4 levels. They decided they can only have so much. The difficulty's got to start somewhere, right? The halfway point of the game seems like a legitimate part. I guess it's nothing unnatural about that. Definitely an 8 or a 9. 8's fine. Is it? I don't know. No. Let me think about where. Let me. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me just. I think the music should be a 9. The only reason I might give it an 8 is because, like, even though the title mute theme is amazing, maybe like the other tracks, not every track is like amazing, right? Some of the tracks are merely just good or great. I mean, there's no bad tracks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily a 9. But all the tracks are pretty great. Like, they're all pretty great. They're all pretty excellent, really. So, and the title theme, like if you were rating music on a 1 through, the title theme music is a 10 easily, and it's definitely one of the more notable theme musics on the whole system. Just the title theme alone. I don't know. I think the music should probably get a 9. So let me look at where does it feel like it should go in here for the decimal. Like if it were an 8, that means it can't be higher than 8.5. Doesn't that just feel a little bit too low? I don't know. That would mean it'd have to be below all these games at least. Oh, I mean, maybe. Double Dragon. Is it my favorite of the 3? I don't know. I have played Double Dragon 2. Like, Double Dragon 2 is... It's definitely cool. I don't know. Double Dragon 2 is a really cool game as well. I'm really not sure which one I like better. They're close. What is the 7 neighborhood? The 7 neighborhood is, it looks like this. Digital Devil, Wing of Medulla, Rygar, Nazo no Murasame Joe, Metal Gear, Maze of Gallius, Goonies 2, Wizards and Warriors, Eggerland, Valkyrie no Boken, Gunsmoke, Ghosts and Goblins, Bubble Bobble, Getsu Fumaden, Mile on Secret Castle, Deadly Towers, Zanuck, Balloon Fight, Battle of Olympus. Not as good as Mega Man. Where did I put Mega Man? Oh yeah, I don't think we haven't gotten to Mega Man yet, have we? I don't. Okay. No, that's not. Yeah, we have. Okay, I forgot. Not as good as Mega Man. The first one. Yeah, I mean, I think I agree. I think maybe it should be just a little bit. It's almost as good as Mega Man, though. Is it really better than Shin Megami Tensei? I think so. Because Shin Megami Tensei, as much as I like it, it's a very enjoyable dungeon crawler. It still has some of the problems that all the early dungeon crawlers have, where that it can be very repetitive, very time consuming. And it's not like, I mean, it's for an early dungeon crawler, it's very enjoyable, but it's not like my favorite game on the system or anything. It's not my favorite RPG. Is it really better than YY World? Yeah. No, it is better. I think it's better than YY World for sure. Like, YY World is a cool game. It's fun, but it's not that good. YY World is a little bit janky too. A little bit weird with its mechanics. Like, not really like that bad of a way, but yeah, it's better than YY World. No, yeah, I think it should be around here. It's just, is it above an 8.5 or below? I kind of feel like it should be just a little bit above, which would make it a 9. If it's above an 8.5, it's a 9. And I kind of feel like it should be like an 8 point... like an 8.65 or 8 point... maybe even 8.7. I'm kind of thinking 8.7. That just... sometimes you just kind of go with what... because it's not an exact science, you obviously can't measure games with... but it's somehow it just sounds right. And I do think that... do I like it better than Castlevania 1? I think so. Because I don't love Castlevania 1 as much as... like, Castlevania 1 is an awesome game, but it's not my favorite in the series. Better than Life Force? That's a bold claim. Like, Life Force is not that good either. Like, Life Force, the soundtrack is amazing. And the game itself it's an excellent game, but it's also, it's a little bit short, a little bit simple. Yeah. I mean, like, is it really? I guess it is one of the. Is it like one of the best shoot 'em ups on the NES? Is it the best shoot 'em up? I like the Guardian Legend more. I think the Guardian Legend is better than Life Force. Yeah, definitely. Castlevania is better too, because you haven't whipped to death yet, as Brigham would say. Because I haven't whipped death. I don't think that would change my opinion. I mean, depending on your preferences, everybody would order these a little bit differently. But, like, to me, yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess Life Force maybe could be higher. But I feel okay with where it is, personally, because it's like, it's just, it's not necessarily, like, one of my absolute favorite games on this system. It's just a very, very good game. But so is Double Dragon. Like, Double Dragon's awesome. Like, yeah, like, I really like it. It's just, like, it's a lot of fun. I think it belongs to be this. It deserves to be this high. So, yeah, I don't know, I feel pretty good about this position. It should be this high. 0.7. So I will give it a 9. I'm going to change the score that I had on here before. After having, freshly played through it, I do think it should be a 9. Just like Double Dragon 2. And I'm still not sure which one I like better. When we get to Double Dragon 2 and I've got to rank it on here, then I'll decide for sure. But for right now, I'm gonna not worry about it. Let's see. It took us 2 hours and 46 minutes. Not too bad. Not too shabby. And that means we've now beaten 165 games. All right. Keeping up the 1/3. Trying to keep up in general the 1/3 statistic. You know, trying to beat 1/3 of the games. That's my goal. This is the 1/3 NES Mania. Our quest to beat 1/3 of all NES games. We can do it, guys. NES Mania Light. We all believe in you. Beat 1/3 of the games. It's your quest to beat 1/3 of the games. Fliptendo. I believe I can do it. 1/3 of the games by yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Leo. Oh, yeah. Speaking of ratings, I also want to quickly come back here, and I want to make a. I was playing some Death Stranding today. Some more. I was doing some like more end game stuff in the game, and I was thinking about it, and I decided that I'm not really happy with my rating. I gave it an 8. I was gonna give it a 9, and then after like playing through the final parts and the ending, like I was a little bit sour on the ending, so I kind of lowered my score to an 8. But then, today after doing some of the end game stuff and just like messing around in the game some more, I remembered that how much I really enjoy the gameplay. Like, put the story aside. If you play Death Stranding, even if you skip all the cutscenes and pay no attention to the story, the game is amazing. The gameplay in Death Stranding, it's just something so addictive about it. It's such a well-made game. It has to be a 9. I think that I don't feel good about the 8 score, so I'm changing it to a 9. Oh, I didn't put a time in there. Oh, I'll have to go in the game, and because I didn't use a timer, I'll have to go in the game and check to see how many hours it was. We'll have to guess now. I'll have to subtract my end game play. It was probably like 100 hours or something. But yeah, Death Stranding, it should be a 9. Like anytime you have a game that has completely original gameplay mechanics, does something totally new, has a ton of new ideas, and then executes them really, really well to the point where the game is just crazy addictive, that's got to be at least a 9. Is that legal? On Fliptendo it is. If I don't feel good about a score, then we change it. Sorry, Sometimes, like, we sit here and we debate over the score for a little while because I want to try to get it right. I don't want to have to come back and change it later. Sometimes I end up like not thinking it through, or maybe, I don't know, my judgment is clouded or whatever, and then later on I think, oh, I don't agree. I don't agree with myself. I think, no, you got that wrong. Actually, it should be this. And when I feel like that, then it's just, you know what? Just change it. Just change it. It should be a 9. Death Stranding should be a 9. What do you think, Dan? Dan agrees. He's thinking about it. He's like, yeah, that's right. So I'm going to change that. 9's for everyone. Oh, you know what? Actually, that means that Double Dragon should be on the overall ranking list. Maybe it could even be... Well, Double Dragon couldn't be in the top 100, but I said 8.7, right? Hey, that puts it like right in line with Super C. According to my rating. That's not a Fliptendo rating, but some of these are not, like, I haven't come up in Fliptendo yet, but I just rate all the games that are 9 or above, I put on this list, just so I can make like a top 100. Eventually, I might even like convert this to a top 200. Whenever I have 200 games here, which I don't yet. But yeah, if it were a top 200, Double Dragon would make it on that. So, you know. There you go. That also means that Death Stranding would be on here as well. I wonder where I would put that game. Death Stranding. Oh, that should be... because that's a 9. Yeah, Dan is the... we have to do whatever Dan says. Dan is the impartial arbiter. Dan, it's ultimately your decision as the impartial arbiter. Of course, I could impartially not listen to you. Man, it's... Death Stranding is a really cool game. Where do I want to put it? I'm kind of thinking like a 9.1 for Death Stranding. You say 8? Well, for Death Stranding or for Double Dragon? Which one? Oh, for Double Dragon? I think Mr. Someone else said an 8. Was it Mr. Leah? Mr. Leah said 6 or 7. Asian Way says 6. Oh. Robin said 8. Robin said 8 is fine. Yeah, I mean, I initially wanted to say 8 as well, but like sometimes, like when I initially put it on, when I was making my sheet and I put it on there, I said 8. But then after replaying it just now, it was like, I was like, you know what? It's more fun than I remembered. It still holds up really well. Of the other to get a good impression. Oh, Death Stranding? Oh, that's fair. I understand. Well, yeah, I think a 9.1. Like, it's not... I don't know. I don't know if it's like top... I still don't know if it's like top 100 good. If it's like that good. But it is damn good. The story does hold it back a little bit. If the story were... If some of Kojima's like little indulgences, where he like kind of like explains things out a little bit too much. If the story was told better, and especially the soundtrack, which is a little bit weak as well, if the soundtrack were better in places, this could be like a 10 game. Like Death Stranding could easily be a 10. The gameplay is good enough, certainly. It's no Sekiro. Yeah, well, I agree with that. Sekiro's like up here. Sekiro's in the top 15. I was thinking about... I'm actually thinking... I was thinking about doing a rating stream where we would go through, because I want to make some changes in here. I'm not fully happy with this top 10 list anymore. Like certain things, like I kind of want to raise Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne a little bit, and I want to lower Persona 4 a little bit. Like I think that Nocturne is the better game than Persona 4. Silent Hill 1, I think, is like... Where's Silent Hill 1? Dude, where the fuck it... It's like way down here. Silent Hill 1 should be higher. Even Silent Hill 2 should be... I used to think that Silent Hill 2 was my favorite game of all time. And then when I made the list, somehow it ended up at number 7. And now I feel like, well, maybe it should be higher. Hit stun for punches is broke. Reaching level 7 sucks. Far worse than the high kick you get in level 2. Is the spin kick worse than the high kick? I did not realize that. Just because it doesn't land as much, or? I mean, it has to do more damage, right? I'm sure they didn't foresee that the elbow would be so broken. Hit stun for punches is broke. Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, the thing about... I don't know if it's broken so much as you have to, like, space the enemies properly to, like, not... Because the game doesn't really have hits. I don't think that, like, you're sort of, like, applying, like, a modern standard to it where it doesn't apply, maybe. I don't think the game is trying to have hit stun. It's not like there's hit stun that's broke. It's just that in order to, like, to not be counter hit, you have to, like, space the enemies properly, you know? And the game is designed in such a way that you have plenty of health. Like, it's okay to take some counter hits. The kick is, it's actually, like, I think it's well designed because the punch, it's really easy to get counter hit, but the trade-off is that you get the most experience. So the punch is best for getting experience, but it's a lot harder to use without getting counter hit. The kick, the spacing on the kick is easier to do on most of the normal enemies. It's easier to not get hit, but you get less experience because you do less hits. You know? So I mean, right there, that's, I don't know, that seems well designed. Worked just fine in Double Dragon Arcade. Yeah. Well, maybe it's just a different game. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know if that bothers me. I think that the way it works is pretty good. It's just, it's like all about spacing and just hitting the button rapidly enough. You know, if you space the enemies properly, like you hit them just on the absolute edge of your range, and you hit the button rapidly enough, then the punches and kicks, you can, like, do all those combos without getting counter hit. Also, like with even the abobos, you can beat the abobos with just kicking. The 3 kick combos, if you space it properly, you won't take counter damage. So, I don't know. It seems good to me. Like, I like the way it is. Beep boop colic. Okay. Well, that's probably enough discussion of Double Dragon. So, yeah, you know, I really like the game. It's a lot of fun. I feel good about where it is. Like, it should be high. It shouldn't be crazy high, but it should be high. It's not in the top 10. And as more games get in, there's going to be more games that are going to, like, infiltrate the top 10 for sure. So some of these games here are going to get pushed down a lot. So where it is actually fine. Well, anyway, it took a little longer than I thought to beat that game. Unfortunately, we don't have a ton of time left for more games, but we have some time. Let's see what's next.